With the fight for the galaxy soon to be on its way, I am here to tell you everything you need to know about Helldivers 2. We're going to be covering pre-order bonuses, gameplay loop, features, monetization, the store, the live service aspect, and of course, the temperament you need to have going into this game. So without further ado, let's ride, baby. So, what is Helldivers 2? Helldivers is a third-person action shooter that leans into the live service and cooperative aspect. And it's going to be available February 8th. This game is going to be a live service game. This game is going to be focusing mainly on the cooperative aspects of that live service. So if you don't have buddies and you're a single player, this game is going to be very difficult to enjoy just by yourself. So start working on your mindset, jumping in with randoms, forming a squad, meeting people online, etc. Because the higher level difficulties, you are going to need a squad to tackle on these missions. Yes, I did say live service, but Helldivers is tackling a new way on the monetization. This tends to be the elephant in the room, so I'm gonna break that down for you. Helldivers will always offer free upcoming armors, story missions, enemy types, and all these gameplay loops that are going to be free to the consumer base, so you never have to pay extra for more updates. Now, with that being said, Helldivers 2 is offering a different type of monetization scheme. You're going to have the things called war bonds, which are similar to Battle Pass, except they operate a little differently. I'm going to get into it. So let's say you have a magazine. The magazine is the war bond, aka Battle Pass, and purchasing that war bond will offer you the magazine as a whole. Then you earned in-game currency via medals, which you get from doing objectives and missions and stuff like that with your squad, that you cannot purchase with actual money in-game. You then have a catalog of items. It could be a grenade, helmet, armor piece, cape, title, any of these things, and you can pick and choose which item you'd like to purchase. Each page requires you to purchase a certain amount of items. So that could be you have to spend 30 pages to unlock page 3, 50 to unlock page 4, and so on and so forth. And that is how you level up. Another nifty things about these war bonds is that they will never expire. So you don't have to deal with the FOMO that a lot of battle passes have, where you have to try to rush and complete that whole battle pass within the season, or you lose your money and those items forever. This game, everything's going to accumulate. So as they bring in new war bonds, they will never retire the previous ones. So you can have a stockpile of war bonds that you honestly never finish, and that's all good. You gotta love that type of monetization. Secondly, what you do use to purchase these war bonds is something called super credits. And those you can either earn in game or you can purchase them. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time, you can't grind out, play missions to obtain those points, then using real money is always an option for you. Now we're on to some key features. The key features in this game is going to be the cooperative experience. They have tons of things that lean heavily on the co-op side of the game. I'll deal with powerful weapons that you need two people to man. Of course, they do accommodate solo play, so you can use these weapons by yourself, but the reload time is going to take a little longer, and you also have to sacrifice and carry your own ammunition. Though this game is accessible just single player, this is a game where you always have to be online. That's going to be a hit or miss for some people. I've already seen people in the comments upset about that, but that's just the nature of it is. So if that's something that is a big deal for you, think about this might not be a game for you. Another key feature they have is called the Game Masters, and that's going to be tools that the developers use to look at the global war. And what they do when they look at this global war is they could dictate if they're going to add buffs or debuffs, maybe control enemies or the way enemies move for certain missions for the whole player base, and that will have an effect on gameplay itself. So you're kind of playing against someone else as well, not just the AIs, but also the whatever adjustments the developers might want to make. Speaking of the Galactic War, this is in essence going to be the story mode for Helldivers 2. It's going to be a slow pacing one, so don't think you can just go grind out the main mission and then just go play. It's something that's going to slowly evolve and develop, and they said this is going to have an overarching degree over the coming months. So it's not the things we do in the beginning of the game and when it launches might play into effects later on in the game, but that's something you might not get to see as soon as you might like. So be patient, ride it out, and just enjoy the ride. Next up, we have pre-order bonuses. Pre-order bonuses you will only be able to obtain if you pre-order the game before launch. So if launch comes and you have not pre-ordered the game, you will miss out on these bonuses. And these bonuses are 3 armor skins. I'll see if I can put them up in the video right here. If not, you won't be able to obtain these armors at all throughout the game if you don't pre-order it. Next up, and I think this is kind of the most important, is your temperament going in this game. This game is a kind of a horde-based cooperative shooter. So it's not gonna be mission focused. It's not gonna be a bunch of content rolling out as soon as you might like. This is gonna be heavily emphasized on the co-op component. So fun with your friends is the name of the game, and enjoying the gameplay loop. I think sometimes as gamers, we can get so caught up in something we want it to be that we distract ourselves from actually enjoying what it is. And I think that's going to be huge. So just have fun, do your Super Earth duty, enjoy your friends, the chaotic nature of it all, try new things, try to use these weapons, try to beat the whole game with only stratagems or only a pistol or something like that. But it's also contingent on you making your own fun. So I think that's huge. And that's all you need to know about Helldivers 2. Get ready, people. By the time you watch this, honestly, the game's probably going to be out. So you already know. Check out the live stream. We're going to be live streaming this as soon as it launches, 3 a.m. for Central Time US. Until next time, everybody. See you guys. Do your part for Super Earth. See you on the ground. Everyone, stay easy and stay breezy. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.